The old stories speak of a time before time, a time when the world was young, bathed in the golden light of creation. Legends whisper of ancient beings, powerful beyond measure, who walked among humans. They spoke of balance, of harmony, of a world where nature and spirit danced in perfect unison. But those whispers faded, lost in the clamour of civilization, buried beneath the weight of centuries, until now. The air crackles with a forgotten energy. The earth trembles beneath our feet. The veil between myth and reality thins, stretched to its breaking point by the sheer force of human despair. A forgotten power stirs, awakened by the collective anguish of a world teetering on the brink. The legend of LionCrow is reborn. The world we built, brick by brick, ambition upon ambition, has lost its way. The dreams of our ancestors, the hopes of countless generations now lie in ruins. We have turned from the ancient wisdom, the whispers of the wind, the heartbeat of the earth. The sacred connection to the land, once our guiding star, has been severed. Progress, we called it. Dominion, but at what cost? The rivers that once ran clear now carry the burden of our excess. Our relentless pursuit of progress has left a trail of devastation in its wake. The scars of our ambition are etched into the very fabric of the earth. The natural world, once revered, now lies ravaged and depleted. Forests that once teemed with life now stand silent, their voices silenced by our hand. The delicate balance, carefully maintained for millennia, has been shattered. The glaciers, ancient sentinels of time, now melt away, their stories lost to the warming seas. Our souls, too, bear the scars of this imbalance. The pollution in the air mirrors the pollution in our hearts. We are adrift in a sea of concrete and steel, disconnected from the rhythms of nature, from the solace of the spirit. The cities we built to connect us have become our prisons. We are a species consumed by greed, by envy, by the insatiable hunger for more. In our quest for abundance, we have sown the seeds of our own destruction. And in our relentless pursuit of material wealth, we have forgotten the true meaning of prosperity. True wealth lies not in what we possess, but in what we cherish. We have forgotten who we are. Lost in the noise, we have forgotten the quiet truths that once defined us.
The earth cries out in pain, her forests ablaze, her oceans choked with plastic, her rivers poisoned by chemicals, and her skies darkened by pollution. Her air thick with the stench of our indifference, a toxic reminder of our neglect. But her cries fall on deaf ears. We are too busy, too distracted, too consumed by our own self-importance to notice. Our lives are filled with noise, drowning out the desperate pleas of a planet in distress. Yet, deep down, beneath the layers of apathy and indifference, a flicker of unease remains. It is a whisper in the back of our minds, a subtle reminder that all is not well. A primal fear stirs within us, a gnawing sense that we have gone too far, that we have upset the natural order of things. This fear is ancient, rooted in our very being, a survival instinct that warns us of impending doom. This fear manifests in different ways. Some retreat further into denial, clinging desperately to the illusion of control. They build walls around their hearts, hoping to keep the truth at bay. Others lash out in anger, blaming their fellow humans for the state of the world. They point fingers, seeking scapegoats to absolve themselves of responsibility. But there are those who feel it most acutely, who carry the weight of the world's sorrow on their shoulders. They are the ones who cannot turn away, who cannot ignore the suffering. They are the empaths, the healers, the artists, the poets, the dreamers. They are the ones who dare to feel the pain, to acknowledge the darkness, and to seek out the light. They are the ones who dare to feel the pain, to acknowledge the darkness. Their hearts break with every tree that falls, with every creature that suffers. And it is their anguish, their collective despair, that has awakened something ancient and terrible, something magnificent, something terrifying. It is a force that has been dormant for eons, now stirred by the cries of broken souls, ready to rise and reclaim the balance that has been lost.
For generations, the legend of LionCrow was passed down through oral traditions, whispered around campfires, etched onto cave walls. These stories were more than just tales. They were a vital part of the cultural fabric, a way to connect the past with the present. It was a story told to warn, to inspire, to remind humanity of its place in the grand tapestry of existence. The legend served as a moral compass, guiding actions and decisions, reminding people of the delicate balance they must maintain with nature. LionCrow was the embodiment of nature's wrath, a fearsome creature with the body of a lion and the wings of a crow, its eyes burning with righteous fury. This mythical beast symbolized the raw, untamed power of the natural world, a force that could not be ignored or underestimated. It was said to appear during times of great upheaval, a harbinger of change, a force of destruction and renewal. The LionCrow's presence was a signal that the world was on the cusp of transformation, that old ways would be swept away to make room for the new. Most dismissed it as mere folklore, a fantastical tale spun to keep children in line. Yet these stories persisted, passed down from one generation to the next, each retelling adding layers of meaning and significance. But deep within the collective unconscious, the legend resonated. It was more than just a story. It was a shared memory, a collective understanding of the forces that shape our world. It tapped into a primal fear, a recognition of the awesome power of nature and the potential for human folly. The LionCrow was a reminder of the consequences of hubris, of the dangers of ignoring the natural world. Now, as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, the legend of LionCrow takes on a chilling new relevance. The signs are all around us, echoing the ancient warnings, urging us to heed the lessons of the past. What was once myth is now reality. The LionCrow has emerged from the shadows of legend to stand before us, a living testament to the power of nature and the truth of ancient wisdom. The impossible has become undeniable. The legend of LionCrow is no longer just a story. It is a reality we must face, a force we must reckon with.
The precise moment of LionCrow's awakening is difficult to pinpoint. Some say it was heralded by a series of natural disasters, earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions of unprecedented scale. Others claim to have witnessed its emergence from the heart of a dying star, a celestial phoenix rising from the ashes of a dying world. Whatever the truth, one thing is certain: LionCrow is here, and its arrival has shaken the very foundations of our reality. Its roar is the sound of tectonic plates shifting, the crack of glaciers carving into the sea, the howl of a hurricane gathering strength. Its wings beat with the fury of 1,000 storms, scattering clouds and whipping the oceans into a frenzy. It is both magnificent and terrifying, a testament to the awesome power of nature and the fragility of human existence.
News of LionCrow's arrival spreads like wildfire, carried on the winds of change. At first there is disbelief, then panic. Governments scramble to maintain order as chaos erupts in the streets. Religious leaders offer prayers and pronouncements, but their words ring hollow in the face of such raw, primal power. The world holds its breath, united in fear and uncertainty. Eyewitness accounts pour in from every corner of the globe. Some describe seeing LionCrow soaring high above the clouds, its shadow stretching across entire continents. Others claim to have encountered it in their dreams, its presence both terrifying and strangely comforting. Scientists struggle to explain the phenomenon, their instruments unable to comprehend the sheer magnitude of LionCrow's power.
As days turn into weeks, the initial shock begins to give way to a grudging acceptance. LionCrow's presence is undeniable, its power undeniable. But while some see it as a harbinger of doom, others see it as a wake-up call, a sign that the old ways are no longer sustainable, that a radical shift in consciousness is needed if humanity is to survive. The whispers on the wind grow louder, more insistent. They speak of change, of transformation, of a return to balance. They speak of a future where humanity lives in harmony with nature, where greed and materialism are replaced by compassion and empathy. They speak of a world where the legend of LionCrow serves not as a warning, but as a reminder of our interconnectedness with all living things.
Across the globe, people from all walks of life report experiencing strange and wondrous phenomena. The sick are healed, the blind see, the lame walk. Natural disasters, while still destructive, seem to target only those who have profited from the exploitation of the planet. The Earth itself seems to be responding to LionCrow's presence, its wounds slowly beginning to heal. There is a sense that the impossible is now possible, that the boundaries of reality are fluid and malleable. Some whisper of miracles, of divine intervention. Others speak of a collective awakening, a tapping into a wellspring of ancient wisdom and power that has long lain dormant within humanity.
The world is still a place of great suffering, of injustice, of inequality. But there is a glimmer of hope on the horizon. The legend of LionCrow, once a tale of fear and destruction, is being rewritten. It is becoming a story of redemption, of renewal, of the indomitable spirit of humanity. In the face of unprecedented challenges, humanity is finding its strength, its resilience, its capacity for love and compassion. We are learning to listen to the whispers on the wind, to the heartbeat of the earth, to the wisdom of our ancestors. We are remembering who we are and what it means to be human.
The legend of LionCrow is a story for our times. It is a story that speaks to the very heart of what it means to be alive in this time of great upheaval and transformation. It is a story that reminds us that we are not separate from nature, but a part of it, and that our actions have consequences. The future is uncertain, but one thing is clear: we are not alone. The legend of LionCrow is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. Hope for a better world, hope for a brighter future, a hope that we can create together.